Just tell me how the hell Ross had a baby with me. Boy, go take a look at all the rest of them tricks he'd had. One bitch, I had a baby back in 2005. See, bitch, you only know Ross. You don't even know William. Get his dick out your mouth. Diddy in jail. Please, Diddy is in jail. Get his dick out your mouth. Can you? Why do you always run over here and put my baby dad in your mouth? You can't the same side. You're so enthused by those 300 cars that he have and all those motherfucking estates he got. You will never have it, bitch. Keep my son father out of your eater and your fucking teabag slanger and sucker. Please, please keep his dick out your ass. Do me that favor, bitch. Because it's how the fuck I gave him a baby. That's what the Lord wanted. He's here. He's 19 and bitch, he's rich. Where's your dad? How did your daddy have a baby from your prostitute trick ass, eating ass, hairy ass, bungy mama? How? Hoe can't cook, can't clean, ain't got no swag. The bitch ain't got no brains, no motherfucker. Go get up about herself. She don't. Because if she did, you won't be your bitch ass over here questioning how somebody put their up in a pretty ass pink of mine. It for years straight and got me a motherfucking baby up in this bitch. Rubbed my belly, fed me lobster steak and potatoes and ice cream, bitch. Ice cream sherbet every day if I wanted it. Ho, while I was pregnant. Drove me around with my motherfucking doctor's appointments and beat fucking 7 motherfucking 60s LIs. Ho, you can't do that. So never question how another ended up in a big pretty like mine and spit out a motherfucker that's in college doing something for himself. And he ain't got to ever touch a motherfucking keyboard or a piece of concrete or fry a wing in Wingstop. Bitch, that's why you're mad. Is that why? By the way, his father wanted more from me. More kids. More. I wouldn't open my legs up and spit out another fucking baby bear for nothing in the world for that bitch. Nothing. Not even his mighty dollar. So that's how he got up in my me and gave me a beautiful son named William Roberts III. That's how. The end. That's the story right there, bitch. I don't know if you vote for cover, but his last name weigh hella weight. Hella motherfucking weight. What you should be doing is worry about your going up in a project piece of asshole that's on Section 8 driving around in an Altima.
Why is this so stupid?
Something I never owned, bitch. Or a Kia. Something I never fucking had. Okay? That's what you should be worried about. You should be trying to go build a legacy for yours and some generational wealth that are over here on my shit, worrying about how rich that was broke back then entered my and skeeted up in my shit and stayed on the motherfucking goddamn business and went and got him some money for his churns. He could go have 50 more kids, bitch. His churn ain't got to work. Do you fucking hear me, ho? Huh? All right, then. Keep that rich bitch name out your fucking mouth. If I ain't the one over here slandering it, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't even ask me a question about that motherfucker. Okay. That bitch is too rich for you to be sobbing on his dick. The rich diddler is in jail. He's in jail. You ain't rich enough, bitch. Keep his dick out your mouth.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You only go to the car show so you can see that big old estate over there, huh? You never seen nothing like that in your life. Huh? That's why you over here? You worry about what the in pussy? Huh? See, that's how I answer your question, bitch. That'll teach you there. Won't that teach you? That was so mean and dirty one that I know. I I wanted it to be son of a bitch, because like I said, keep that rich out your mouth. The dealers is in jail. You ain't got enough money to bitch. I know you wish you was him. I know you do. You wish. You wish. Get your bitch ass out of here, dog. It's gotta be a whole ass come ask about another hiding. See, I ain't a man, so that's how he fucked me. I got a pussy on me, and it's pretty and good and wet, gushy, sweet. Tastes like fucking dice, fucking pineapples. If I let you eat it, that'll teach you, bitch. Back to what the fuck I was motherfucking doing about money. Cause they ain't about no motherfucking money. That's why they can't get no motherfucking money. They never own 40 cars or 100. Let alone 400, ho. Keep dreaming, bitch. Cause over here in the comments, working your fingers on this ain't gonna get you shit. You got to go outside and lay brick for brick, bitch. Brick by motherfucking brick, ho. And build. You got to build, bro, bitch.
What's up guys, welcome to Web City News Desk. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're watching us from. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for taking time to watch our content. We really appreciate your support. From the video to just watch, that was Tia Kemp, and she came out through her Instagram live to destroy trolls accusing how Rick Ross, had a child with her because, a fan just commented, in one of her videos, saying she doesn't understand, how Rick Ross, decided to have a child, with Tia Kemp, because according to, the fan, she thought, Tia Kemp was somehow crazy. And, this is something that, Tia Kemp will never let slide because, coming at her like that, even the fact that, the fan went ahead and involved, his, her son, and together with her past relationship, with the boss, Tia Kemp couldn't keep her silence. And, she came out, as you have watched in the video, to just check the fan and, just telling the fan to shut the fuck up and, mind the business. And even she went ahead and blocked the fan, live on the Instagram live. And, Tia Kemp, for those who aren't aware, has become one of the most a respected media personality. Many recognize or know of her from her online drama with Rick Ross, the father of her third son. And since then, her captivating personality has been a game changer for her, as people have naturally gravitated towards her. And what puts her on the map is a different light. Was a video of her, being her charismatic self, listening to one of the hostess song this year, by Bossman Law. And she can spit out jokes like wildfire, because you can tell from the video how she talks, you can tell that, that's someone you'll never want to mess up with. And she has always, been bold, about her relationship with Rick Ross, and she always, speaks out and, talks about it each and every time, she is interviewed in any, podcast or any, online platform. And regardless of her and her baby father's issue, Kemp despises that, he takes it out on their 18-year-old son, that's William Robertson III. And she was disappointed and couldn't understand why the entrepreneur didn't attend, a monumental moment in their son life, during his graduation. And as he was completely innocent in all the drama. And, thus whole scandal, took place last year. And you all remember when she pulled up at the interview, with Carisha sorry, she talked about the whole story about, how upset she was, why, Rick Ross never showed up for their son graduation. And these are just among other stories that, I'm just giving you an update of those who aren't aware who Tia Kemp is. And, she also talked of, working with Tokyo Tony, how she has been difficult, and the whole drama that they have been having together, with Tokyo. I've seen them, coming out, exchanging words and all kind of stuff. But, in the other hand, Rick Ross, has always, maintained his silence, concerning, their son with Tia Kemp and, the whole drama, despite, being called out severally with Tia Kemp. He has always been the mature guy, and, he never, comes out, addressing the ex like, we have always seen Tia Kemp, do. But you could tell that, Rick Ross, at some point, he tries to throw shades at her, but he does it in a mature way. But Tia Kemps doesn't care, and he is always calling out Rick Ross, including the whole story of child support and everything else that we have been witnessing between the two. But seeing the fan come out to criticize her the way the fan did, and even saying that he doesn't understand why Rick Ross decided to have a child with her, that was quite personal, and you could tell from the video that she was really pissed off that she had to do all that video just addressing the fan and addressing anyone who had issues regarding her ex or her past relationship, saying that she got a child back in 2008. So people just bringing up these stories right now. It's almost 20 years later. That's something that she doesn't want to talk about. But after hearing everything that she just said, we all have different opinions, we all have different comments. So go ahead and tell us down below in the comment section about what you think, what you feel after watching the video and everything that she said. Do you support her, or do you think that she kind went above bars just addressing this fan? Or what message or what opinion do you have to give? Go ahead and tell us down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video.